In the recent Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak digital event, we saw some awesome stuff, including new abilities, endemic life, Silkbind attacks, new mechanics, and more that we need to talk about. If you do enjoy these videos, make sure to drop a like and subscribe down below to show support to the channel, and put in the comments if you noticed anything in the trailers that we might have missed. I'm Paradise Central, so let's start it off with the new hunting actions, including the Switch Skill Swap. With two new customizable sets, the red Switch Skill Swap scroll and the blue Switch Skill Swap scroll, you can use your Switch Skill Swap to quickly change back and forth between these two scrolls, which means on the fly mid-hunt, you can switch between your preset switch skills. That is absolutely huge for making use of some of the more situational switch skills, obviously the new ones that they'll add in with Sunbreak, as well as to just add more variety and spectacle into your hunts. Next up is Swap Evade, a new dodge attack that allows you to maintain your distance. Swap Evade is a new movement ability that can only be used after a switch skill swap that allows you to quickly move in any direction so that you can dodge a monster attack or maintain your distance. This is absolutely awesome because you can do a switch skill swap into a swap evade into the swapped switch skill that you just swapped into. And both of these mechanics will work perfectly with the new Silkbind moves and attacks that will of course be added for all 14 weapons in Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. We can utilize new abilities to further customize our own personal hunting playstyle, and new moves for all 14 weapon types will be shown from next week, so keep up to date on the channel by clicking subscribe down below so that you don't miss out on any of them. They've also added improved wall running so that you no longer have to perform a wire dash in order to initiate a wall run. You'll simply be able to dash, jump, or perform a mid-air evade towards a wall in order to run onto it, and wall runs can even be initiated with other moves that don't require a wire bug gauge. They'll also add in an additional option that will allow you to control whether jumping, dashing, and mid-air evades will initiate a wall run as well, which can be turned on, off, or off only in combat. There's also new endemic life to talk about, and the first one we're going to go over is the morphed wirebugs. These are new types of wirebugs that shine more brilliantly than regular ones, and there's two new types, the ruby wirebug and the gold wirebug, and capturing one of them will grant you a beneficial effect. The ruby wirebug bonus will give you improved damage on your mounted punishers, while the gold wirebug bonus effect will increase your wyvern riding attacks to make it more likely to cause monsters to drop materials. There's also a shared effect that makes it easier to initiate a wyvern ride, as well as to boost your wirebug gauge recovery speed. It's important to know though that you can only use one morphed wirebug at a time. Next there's also the starburst bug, which are beetles that can be found in star-shaped clusters, and once they have established themselves in a location, they remain stationary there for ages. Their shells are covered in a type of dust that reacts to external stimuli, yielding a change in the creature's colour, and upon impact, including that from a monster, the dust will detonate, and while this detonation will cause harm to creatures exposed to it, the beetles themselves are protected by their hard shells and will simply flee. This is kind of like an explosion trap, but you're using endemic life to do it, so they do look really cool. And there's also the thorny toad, which are small amphibians found in droves in the resin mires of the capital's forest. They have elastic tongues which are tipped with suckers that are not only used for hunting but also for clinging to wood, masonry, and other creatures. They're a ferocious breed that will jump to devour anything, even wounded monsters. Their bodies swell when attacked until they emit a concentrated gastric acid that makes even large monsters recoil. You can essentially throw this onto another monster, it will latch onto their face, and then once you damage it enough it will explode and knock the monster back or make it recoil. From new endemic life to improved quality of life features to new Silkbind switch moves and evades, there's a lot going on in Sunbreak from just this digital event that we've recently seen. I'm very excited for the switch skill swap as well as the swap evade, but I'm interested to know what you're most excited for in the comments down below. And if you want to support the channel, make sure to click like and subscribe down below, and click the videos on screen now if you want to see more Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak coverage. We've got you covered with plenty of videos already on the channel, so click them and don't miss out.